I'm actually going to move this chat so I can see it. I can't go. Where is wrong tab. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Headset was off. I'm glad it wasn't me this time. It's been me a lot lately. We're trying to get everything ironed out. It's just some of these things when you got a mind of it all, because I'm unplugging and replugging in cameras, audio switches. I think I need to get a better powered USB because I'm running out of USB, and I think I need like an external with more power because it's not able to power all the devices at the same time. Because now I have 3 cameras, 4 cameras. Bro, I have 4 cameras. My shit's lagging. Wait, am I lagging out, bro? I think I'm lagging out. PC is looking upset on something here. Oh, I see what the issue is. Let's see if I can fix it. Is it still lagging now? I think I fixed it. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. By the way, this case is dumb. I looked up the case manual on it, and it's dumb. It contradicts itself throughout the whole the whole case instructions. It's a good ventilation case, but the way the design is for the fans to fit, it's way off. It's off everywhere, especially on the top. Almost off on the side. So we got it side mounted. We went ahead and mounted the 2 fans on the top. It has 3 slots to mount 3 fans, but they don't actually fit. Am I still lagging? I'm good now? Yeah. Okay, good. All right, man. All right. Jeez me, please, yeah. So now what we're doing today is we're gonna put the power supply in, wire all the power supply. We're gonna actually we're just gonna wire most of everything and see if we can actually get it turned on today. Just so we get something going on it. So it's kind of gonna be kind of a boring day for wires and stuff, but we're gonna try. But we got everything as far as the fans are concerned. Looking nice? Hell yeah. So this is the bad boy that's going in this thing, as I was saying yesterday. So on this one, I went ahead and got the overclocked version of it and the RBG lighting on it. So this will be a nice little bright case. And of course, I was saying this yesterday. This is the power supply that we're going to put into the computer. It's a 8050. Sorry, 850-watt power supply. Full mod, meaning there's no wires. All the wires are detachable. what's interesting about this one is it comes with its own power cord for the power supply for the high-end graphics card. So I'm gonna actually take a look at that right now while I have it open here. And that's this little slot right here. This one right here. Most power supplies don't have this. Oh, dude, it's fun. I mean, you asked me yesterday if I like doing this. I actually really like doing this. Yes. So I'll install software, and it's a save, but it's a save setting software, and you could do anything you want to it. Like on mine, I have it. I can turn it off. Like if I'm at a hotel and I bring my gaming PC, I want to be able to sleep at night because I'm sleeping right next to it. So I put everything like in stealth mode where everything's just no, the fans are running, the PC's on, but all the lights are off. This will be the same thing. So the software will control that for you. Hopefully that answers your question. And then there's many settings that you could change to. You can have specific colors. You can have specific patterns. The software allows you to do a number of different things. I kind of have mine on like a real slow pulse where it changes colors. So it's just like really slow and starts transitioning into a blue, green. It's super subtle though. Because I don't like super stroby lights. They kind of get to my head. What I didn't bring up was I like to bring up the motherboard. The motherboard, I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up now, just so I have it in front of me. Um, because every motherboard's a little bit different. What a nice motherboard, by the way. It's probably one of my faves, to be honest. I really like the way it's designed. Very clean, spacious. And I go right to the manufacturer website to get the particular support I need on the mon and on the manual. I can just download it. You also have options to upload the BIOS, which I'll do all that for you. The BIOS settings will put in the recommended software from the manufacturer for the motherboard. I think the motherboard that you need that. Everything else I don't necessarily recommend. It's just additional. I'll go ahead and run this guy. Actually, I want to get the pump and the fan turned on, plugged in first. Let me see if I can see this. Mm. So the pump is on the top right on number 7, and the fan is the chassis. The CPU fan is on the left. Perfect. I need to buy like a headlamp, bro. Headlamp would help me out so much. All right. Got that in. How late did you stay up with me last night, Demon? Were you there the whole time? I got a little, I had a little bit too much fun last night with Nardos. We were shitting on dudes, and I was just talking so much shit last night. It was pretty fun, to be honest. This is the RBG lighting. Here goes my keyboard. It was late. Maybe before, yeah, I got off at like I think it was 3 in the morning, dude. Oh, in that one game with those weirdos? Yeah. 100%, dude. I was toasted already by then. She don't even know my name. Mixtape. This is the next one we're putting on here. Mixtape. We're feeding all our wires through the case to the back, so everything is easily accessible. Okay, no. It goes and ooh, shit it again. I made her a mixtape. She don't even know my name. Interesting. the same. Made her a mixtape. All right, we got most of our wires through. I don't want to make a mistake. The same. Most of the wires are through. We'll work on this cable management now. Power supply is going to be down here on the bottom. Sits right there on the bottom. And dreams in the fire. What's up, G? Actually, I'm going to put one twist tie over here. Bro, I need a headlamp. I actually think this light over here is making it worse for me. Because all I see is this bright light in my face over here. Perfect. All right. Interesting about this, it has little... Thanks for liking the live. I don't know why I'm not getting sound over there. I typically get a sound. I must have hid my noties or something. Let me see something. Alerts. Interesting. Don't know why I didn't hear that like. All right, cool. Focus. Sense of control, control, control. Yo, yo. See, I don't even know what that was. What's up, Lele? How goes it? Did you figure out your the answer to your question? Necessities and families. All you need. Oh, I appreciate that. Swam too much. You went swimming for the birthday. Feel like I'm braiding hair back here. This is all you need. So let's see. Chassis fan. Focus, focus. Recognize, recognize. So damn. My girlfriend's daughter's truck. She's like has this big old truck. And her drive shaft just fell off as she was driving towards the bridge. By the sound. The wires inside look nice. Yeah. I've never even heard of that, bro. I've never even heard of that happening, which is insane to me. Like that usually happens with like old shit, I would think, right? Why would you have your kid driving the oldest car? I guess that was all of us at one point. Brian, what's up, buddy? What's up, dude? Yeah, yeah. Good to see you, man. Look at this inside. It's looking pretty clean. What a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. Like, I feel like this light should be like right here or something. We're gonna need one of these to go through. Unless there's one on the bottom here. I probably shouldn't put these in quite yet. Tip of the way. These are pretty set in stone. We can put these in here. Bro, this is crazy. Wish I could show you this. I guess I could. Look at this. Look at this crazy. So these are all your RBGs and your power to your fans, right? Nobody ever shows you this stuff, right? And then these are the ones that are going down to the power supply. Appreciate that follow. Let's go. I heard that one. Heard that one. So the reason also we're not screwing this in, I wanted to look at this, right? Of course, I've opened all of this to make sure. I had the same issue with this brand, but I bought it from Best Buy the last time, and it was actually the same card, same brand. Okay. And what the issue was is this pin that they came with the shipment requires you to have a 3-prong 3 adapter because it takes more power. Right? But what I was curious about is this power supply, I believe already has this. And here's the wire it came with. The power supply. This is separate. And here's the... So I'm curious if I can get away with one cable or if I have to use this adapter thing. I've always used this because it comes with the GPU. Never use the cable that comes with the power supply because typically they don't have this. So I'm curious. Damn, it's a lot of gold. So I think I'm just gonna do what I know, what I'm accustomed to doing, and that's using this because this actually comes with the manufacturer of the graphics card, and so that would be there, and then a power supply. The power supply would have all of these connected into it, which is a shit ton of cabling, right? To power a power supply. I mean, to power a video card. That's just the way it is. See, so there's one. The chain says made in Mexico. Damn. I'd be curious what anybody else is. I'm just going to hold on to that cable. I can always use it for something else and try it again in case sometimes it doesn't come with the cable and I have an extra one. So you see, look, comes with another branch. Typically it's one branch. And you plug in another one. Well, what do you know is a third one? We need a third one. I'm still curious about this one cable though. Never used it. So girthy. Yeah, it's a lot, right? It's a lot of wires to power a card. When I could probably just get away with using that one. But I'm just going to be safe and go with the cable that came with the video card. So there you go. All of this to power this. Bruh. You see that? I just wanted to go over that. And the reason why is we're actually going to feed this cable through because eventually the other end of this connects into power supply. And why you felt this way today. Why? Is it right in the center? Yeah, so we'll just feed it up here to the center slot. What's up, Edward? That's crazy, right? I saw that when I was looking at the power supply, but I'm just going to hold on to it because this didn't come with the power supply. I mean, this came with the power supply and not the video card. So I don't necessarily trust this. This is the way my brain works. Because those GPUs cost a whole lot more and have warranties and shit than a $60 or $70 power supply. So I rather go with everything that comes with the GPU. Say day to day. We're gonna plug everything in since it's easily everything's here. Let's go. Tex. Appreciate that. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks for that raid last night. What was that last night? Bro. There's been a lot going on. It was. I was kind of drinking last night, so having a good time. Enjoying my Friday. Was that Friday night? Yeah, Friday night. I've been working quite a bit this week. As I always work a lot during the end of the month to the beginning of the month. It's usually the bulk of my time. $10K chains are durable because they're 41% gold. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you liking the live. Thank you for the heart me. Dude, I just can't see anything. I'm blind. Why am I blind? Bro. Dude, that took me so long just to get it in the hole. Wait a minute. Because I'm blind. See it now. Oh, we screwed up. We screwed up. We put one of those cables in backwards over there. Yeah, we did. So how you know you put these in backwards is the clips, right? So if they have the fat clips, this goes into the motherboard. The other side should go into here. And look at that. I already zip tied it in. We're making a lot of little things on this one, huh? Just gonna put this in here for now. Bro. Yeah, post the pics. I'm curious. I never show cable management because literally. Dun, dun. I've done a lot of things over on this build. This is like the first time I've had to do things over. So crazy to me. About a thing, I'm a little thing, gonna be alright. About a thing. We'll actually use these. 'Cause these are all right. This is my to you. Be all right. Rising sun. This is my message to you. Be all right. About a thing. What a rookie. What a rookie. What a rookie, I tell you. What a rookie. See, this is the other end of these. They're single clips. Single clips always go into power supply. Double clips usually go on motherboard. Flip these bad boys over and get it in. Turn the knot around. Here I am. We'll do one at a time. Well, no, I wish we could just do both at the same time. Oh, wait a minute. Get away. Now, this is fun. I swear, this has been. Maybe I'm rusty. Maybe it's been a while since the last build. I truly think it's his case. It's been the it's hated me from the start. Can't see shit. Come on. Here we go. Got her. Put this here for now, just to hold it in place. Yay. Now we can continue where we left off. Jeez Louise. Bruh. Makes no sense. Have I been drinking? No, 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 no. Rookie mistake. I know. I know. Y'all ain't wrong. I have not been drinking. I don't build computers and drink. No, sir. That's where I draw the line. But I did drink last night. Yeah, I can't even screw today. I literally can't screw at all. Can't do much. Maybe I should do this tomorrow. Bro. All right. We'll just press the button, let the screwing be done by the button. Because we can't screw at all. I dropped the only screw that I need to. Perfect. So nice to meet you. All right, let's figure out these lights now. These fans. Nice to meet you. So these things can be very nerve-wracking, right? I just want to see, is there chassis fan on the bottom? Perfect. So the objective would be, we're trying to get everything plugged into one chassis fan. We'll do the chassis fan, and then we'll do the radiator fan. So these are the radiator. The radiators. And then these other ones are the RBG. That one. Dementia. Oh, there's only 2 fans on top. That's right. So that's not the radiator. I lied. So used to having the radiator in the same spot. That's a little different than I'm used to. Is there another chassis fan on top? Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, it's over here on the side. Hmm. That'll still work. That'll work. That'll be all right. So we could just bridge these together, right? These little slots here. Just like that. And then this is the one that we're actually going to put into the motherboard. And there's another end to connect more. And the same thing goes for the power of the fans. So there's two plugs for the fan. There's the color and then there's the power. Because one is controlled by the motherboard and the other one's powered by the motherboard. And this is the same thing, right? So boom. We'll do the same thing here with these. Glove. Do all say. Let's get this party started. Headlamp. I wonder how that would look though. You think that would look kind of tacky? I mean, I wouldn't be. I could get. I mean, this light right here. There's a light on here, but it's not a spotlight. See, if I turn it off, see, not really giving me much light, huh? I need something brighter, right? Okay. So those are the two top fans and the side fan, all on this side. This is what I'm typically used to seeing up on top, but we had to mount the radiator on the side because this case just didn't want it to happen. I typically don't do all this on stream because it's very boring. And it can mess with you. Like if you're not with it, it's gonna definitely mess with you. This body something to do is so this one's gonna actually come up. We're gonna use this side to come around. Unless that has more. Actually, that's longer. So we'll use that one. We'll do the same. This is the one that will go into the board. We'll do the same thing that we did with those. Power, power. Third fan. Power. It's basically like an extension cord, right? That's all this is. Those are all together. 3 powered fans going into the motherboard. Okay. Now, same thing with the color. Color. Since I'm not looking at the motherboard, I have to look at the manual. And this color is going to go towards the bottom. We'll put this on the bottom. Savvy May. Look who it is. Funny seeing you here. Not shucking. How are you doing today? Bum bum. It's a banger. $3 million. We'll trim all these once we got everything where we want it. Zip tie. All right, so we got that one figured out. Just want to see up here. Before I flip all this over, I got everything pulled through. So the AIO pump, which is this, has to go up to the top. Okay. And this guy, this is the we'll actually just plug that to that. That's just the RBG. We'll just plug that to there. Just plug it all together actually. And give it a shot. If it doesn't have enough power, we'll have to move it. So we'll just branch all of these together. Sometimes it doesn't give you enough power. We're gonna just try it. Change this song. It's weird that that song's on there. Just curious on how that's gonna work. Chassis fan. Appreciate that follow, Limitless. Limitless over there on TikTok. Let's go. Kind of just want to go off of this, to be honest. This is that fan. I just don't know what this fan is. Let me see. Appreciate them likes over there on TikTok. So one of these is the okay. So this is the light. This is the light for the. That's the pump. Actually, that is the pump. So the pump is on the bottom one. Perfect. Bro, I just okay. 25 on the bottom. Perfect. That's this one, isn't it? Red one. It's not gonna be long enough. Red one. Is there another one up here? Let's see. Nope. It's up here. So they put it up there. That's where I'm going to have to feed it then. Run. So it makes me. Perfect. Oh, it's right here. Or was it? It is up on the top. Jamaica, 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 Jamaica. All right. See one more power. One more power. This guy. Dude, I'm just so. Let's turn this light color. Maybe it's just because it's the kind of light it is. Oh, can actually see. All right. Gonna undo this. Because I don't know what this, I don't remember what this was. Okay. I see now. Oh, it's just a fan, bro. I think I'm tripping. Pretty sure I'm tripping. It's happening. Just what I said would happen. Let's see. Maybe not. It's happening, Demon. It's happening. This is what I said would happen. You stare at this too long. All right, perfect. Just working on these these cables here. Get out of my way. Perfect. All right. Okay, we're gonna actually We're actually gonna turn it on. I know it sounds crazy, but we need to see. We need to see what turns on and what doesn't. What am I building? 5070 Ti. The new Ultra i9 core processor with 32 gigs of RAM. The 32 or 64? 32. 216s with 2 terabytes of storage. Whoa. $48. Yeah, those are still fine. I wouldn't go with any any 30s or 3000 series. I wouldn't go with any of those. All right. Fingers crossed. If it starts smoking, notice we didn't put the video card in. We just want to see what the lights do. This is just for a light test. All right. And we got everything. I don't know. That's a pretty nice looking PC, bro. Far away. It's gonna work. That's all we needed to test. I don't know if you saw that or not, Demon. Oh, you did see that. Perfect. All right. Yeah, this is an A tier machine in my mind. Highly recommended. And then we're gonna go ahead and set the graphics card for now. We're gonna put it in there. I'm glad that test went fine. That's like the best thing that's went with this case. Let's go. Yeah, liquid cooler side mount. I usually do a top mount most of the time, but this case would not allow it. So literally ran into a snag with that. Take plastic off. You don't want anything melting. You ever get that weird smell? Wondering what's happening? Probably somebody didn't take plastic off somewhere. This takes 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 ports, right? So what I always look is to see which ones, depending on your case, because some of these are like pins that come off, and then once you break the pins, you'll have an opening. But this one is actually screws for each one, which makes it a lot nicer. So basically, I'm taking off the 3 in the middle. Bruh. You slip this bad boys out. Come on. I'm not coming out. Wow. It's kind of a tight fit. Don't think I've seen that before. Tight fit. Interesting. This little piece is blocking this thing. Never seen that before. I'm telling you, this case is not a. Nothing seems to amaze me about this fucking case. I like it in so many ways, and then there's other ways that are just weird. All right, we're gonna have to fix that in the bottom there. Stick figure. What do you know about that brand? I'm curious. PNY? What are your thoughts on it? Actually, never used that one. Sure. Just think about how much space is down there. It's a very top heavy case. I'm not sure how I feel about it. think I'm gonna zip tie these together. I don't really like the way they're so bulky. Makes me really contemplating using that cable. I could add more fans, but I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. You wonder, let me see what they say. You wonder how small a case. So I did one of those builds. That was one of the last builds I did. No, like, and it was literally one of my more challenging builds. It was a mini ATX, motherboard, and no mini micro, one of those, and it was tiny. But I didn't get to test it for a long period of time. But I did run it overnight, and it never heated up. But I wasn't like running something on it hard. I just wanted to see how it performed, and it seemed to be do well. But what's interesting is the owner that got it. He didn't not like the case. I don't think so. He actually put it my build that I just did for him into a whole nother case. Um, so I did put it did fit an AIO in there, cooler, radiator cooler, smaller, two fan. So we had two fans on the top, two fans, and it was interesting. Let's see what this looks like with the video card powered on. Let's make sure it powers on with that power. Hell yeah, dude. I love it. Come on, focus. There it is. I'm just trying to get a clip. You got to keep them separated. Yeah, that's offspring. You got to keep them separated. Pretty flap or what? That band has been around so long. They're almost as old as me. Actually, they are older than me, but the band isn't. All right, I think I'm done. I'm gonna load the OS on it. Ever, 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 ever there. You got any questions, Demon, or anything? I can eat now. I can take my gloves off. I'm done. I'll fix the wires. I am 42 exactly. I'm turning 43 this year. How old are you? You're younger than me, right? Oh, we're pretty much the same age. I don't really know. I've only seen you stream a couple of times. You're 39. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Everything you're saying is exactly what I thought. I would have thought they were in their 50s. Yeah. They're in their 50s. And the band started like 86. That's what I would have guessed. And you'll be 40 in November. I'll be 43 in November. When's your birthday? Have we talked about this already? I feel like we've talked about this. 14th. We have talked about this. I knew it. Yeah, so mine's sexy talk. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I love the people in my chat. They get it. Other people just don't get it. Right there, right? Get some fresh air. Feels good. It would feel better though. That's what Demon's gonna do. Isn't that what you're gonna do, Demon? Hell yeah. That's how you claim a new PC? Put your balls on it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's my shit now. I don't see your name on it. You're right. My name isn't on it. My balls were. Even better. Fucking Step Brothers. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I keep putting it on at night and then I fall asleep. Did you touch my drum set? Fucking fun fact. Fun fact. I like Will Ferrell quite a bit. One of my faves. But I could never get on board with Step Brothers for the longest time. And now I look back at it, I'm like, what was I thinking? It's so great. I thought it was too stupid when I first saw it. I was like, man, I think it's because I'm not a big fan of the other dude. The other dude's all right. A lot of people love that guy. I like his character in Talladega Nights. Was it Talladega Nights? No, the racing one, whatever that racing one was called. And he's like the perfect sidekick, and he's kind of in the background the whole time. You know, it is Talladega Nights, okay? Get one more on here. Hey. See, nah. Actually, I have not seen Malibu's Most Wanted. That's the one when he's wearing like the braids and shit, right? All right, I'm out of here, yo. I'm gonna take a lunch break. I mean, a dinner break, and then I'm gonna get back on and play some Warzone. This PC, I'll have to load the OS this week, and then I will be there as soon as I can. Demon, if I happen to come early, I'll let you know. There is a small chance I do go early. Um, I have to go see how my dad's doing. He's not doing too well, so I gotta go check on him. But if he can hang on, it'll still be like the 6th when I go. But it could be a chance I'm there on the 3rd or the 2nd. I just don't like all the traffic, if you know what I mean. On the holiday, I hate the traffic, bro. What a good build. What a good build. It's so quiet too. It's actually quieter than my computer. Let's go. All right, y'all. Bam, bam. Be love. We'll be on here probably around. What time is it? It's already. Is there any wait? Is there any World Cup games on? Let me see. And I'll load the like I said, the color changing, the OS. I'll update the BIOS for you so you can play all the latest greatest games. Because a lot of the games now require certain BIOS updates, security, and all that shit. So I'll make sure you have all that in place. Then hopefully you can play some Warzone, man. Squad up. Let's see. ESPN. Bum bum bum. So Panama and England are playing at halftime. Finally. Oh yeah, because that's what you were having an issue with yours now, right? You couldn't get the secure boot to be installed on your motherboard, or maybe your motherboard was out of date or something, or too old. It's so crazy how they're making you buy new PCs all the time now. Technology used to be like 5 to 7 years, and literally over the last 10 years, that's changed. It's literally every 3 to 5 years, things are making you basically upgrade your system every 3 to 5 years. So my machine's already 2 years old. I don't know, but I've been adding to it. Guess we'll see. So we got who else plays? Anybody else play tonight? Portugal plays tonight, yo. That's my team. Did they win the group? Let's see. No. If they lose, no, they're in. And guess what I got, Demon? I got a new bottle of Deep Eddy. Another Deep Eddy lime. So I might drink again tonight. I might as well get it all in. Because I'm actually not going to drink for a while. I think for all of July, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to go dry July. Yeah, dry July. And so I'm going to get it all in. What do we have? Like 3 more days this month? And there's literally 5 more days on the sub. What is it? 35% off subs. So every at night on my night streams, if you give 2 subs, we will take a shot. The fuck is this, bro? I don't know about that. Baby, I love you way every day. So this is a banger back in the day. Who sings it? Big Mountain. Man, these guys were like the first reggae band, and I don't even know if they consider themselves reggae, but this is literally this and UB40 are the reasons I started liking reggae, and then of course Sublime, Bob Marley. But I used to jam to this shit all the time. Big Big Mountain, bro. Oh, they're definitely reggae. Let's go. San Diego, California. What time am I getting on later? Hmm. I wanna be. What time should I get on? So if the game's at 6:30, I will be on at. I'll be on at like 7:30. 7:30. 7:30 or 8. Actually, no. I got to do imports. No, I don't got to do imports. What's today? Saturday? No, I don't have to do anything for work until tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be on at 7:30 or 8 tonight. Is a day la ti da. All right, man. Um, I'll catch everybody tonight, 7:30 or 8. We'll be on playing some Call of Duty. If Narlos is on, we'll play with him. If he's not on, we'll play solos and try to go for that nuke and try to, kill some of them sweats that are in there. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your afternoon. We'll catch y'all later. 7:30 or 8 tonight. Let's go. Bye.